Hi all, it's Jason here with another build for you. This is the Montech XR. I got this from my local PC store, PLE, for $100. They're starting to do sort of a bit different suppliers. So they're doing Montech and FSP, which are two sort of up and comers, I guess, or they've been around for a little while, but I've built into a couple of Montechs before, but I'll jump straight into the case breakdown, the part breakdown, and that sort of stuff, and show you guys what it looks like in the end. Thanks, guys. See ya. Hi, everyone. So here is the Montech XR out of the box. It didn't have any instructions, so it's going to be first impressions and guesses as to some of the fittings, I guess. It does have this tape on the glass here on the side, so I'll have to get that off before I can get the side off. Excuse my voice, I have a cold at the moment, so it's not going to be pleasant if I start sniffling and things like that, so just bear with me. Get this tape off as well, it's stuck to the peel. Alright, so that comes off. It's kind of thin. The first impressions out of the case, out of the box, was that it's quite solid. It's quite a solid feeling case. On the inside, we've got two reverse flow fans included on this side, one on the back, bunch of cutouts on the bottom here, big rubber grommets on the sides. This is an ATX case. All the PCIe slots there are replaceable ones, which is nice. I'll get the back off here. They're two captive thumb screws. That just slides back. It looks like you've got room for a 360 radiator in the top if you wanted to put one there. Around the back here, we have all your fan connectors. So they're 3-pin 5-volt ARGB fans. We've got your normal headers down here. So what have we got? I can undo this quickly. There we go. So we have front panel, which is one connector, so your standard front panel. I'm gonna have to check because the motherboard I have back there is not like this, so I think it will be okay, but we'll see. USB 3, audio, and USB Type-C. We have a nice long section for the power supply here. We've got a 2.5-inch drive bay mount there. We've got a 3.5-inch combo down the bottom, so it's one of those ones where you can put two 3.5s or a 3.5 and a 2.5 on top of it. Bag of goodies in there. Not expecting too much in terms of accessories, because it's a very small little baggie. So we got, oh, actually they do give you a fair amount in there. Quite a lot of cable ties, some Velcro. So I like the Velcro because it means I don't have to cable tie things down too much. Bunch of screws. They actually include the ones for the top radiator, which is quite nice too. I don't know why they keep supplying this little speaker, but okay. And also they tend to supply these, which are like the ball joint grippers, which I've never had to use, so don't know why they supply those. Also a cloth, because these fish tank style cases tend to get fingerprints on them quite a lot. Mesh at the top. We'll get this front, let's see if I can get this front one off. So I like to break them down as much as I can, so I'll get this front panel off as well. Usually they just pop. Yep, there we go. So like I said, those little clips are like replacement clips for in the top there, so they can hold the ball joints. But yeah, I don't know why why you'd need to replace those, in case you break them, I guess. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Front panel, we have power, reset, indicators, microphone, headphone, 2 USB 3s, USB-C. On the bottom, there's another mesh for your power supply intake. This one's got some discoloration on the front. Not sure, yeah. I'm not sure if that shows up on camera or not, but got some sort of paint discoloration there. Straight out of the box like that. I don't know if that's meant to be like that. It's a design, I'm not too sure. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice looking case from what I can see. Should be a pretty straightforward build, I think. And I'll show you the parts and get into the build. Thanks, guys. Alright, so into this one, I've got a Ryzen 5 3700X, 16 gigs of RAM there. That's a RX 6600 graphics card. There's a 512 SSD sitting under there, M.2 SSD. It's just running heaven at the moment. That's the motherboard, just a B450 motherboard there. Managed to scrounge up a couple of LED strips, so I'll chuck those in. And that's pretty much going to be the build. I'll probably put some extra storage in there. Yeah, and 550 watt power supply or something like that. Should be able to drive that no problem. Alright, I'll get into the build now. Yeah, so this is how it turned out in the end, guys. Tidy little case. Obviously this is in direct competition with the Montech 270. I'm not too sure how much the 270 is at the moment, but if it's any more than 100 Australian dollars, then I think this is probably a better option. Just it's cheaper and the build quality is actually quite good. It's definitely up there with the big players. Like, can't really fault it for too much, except for maybe that that discoloration on the front. I know some people worry about that sort of stuff. It doesn't bother me too much, but yeah, it's just a little bit strange. I'm not too sure what happened there, but yeah, all in all, works out pretty well. Can't do much better than that. So it was a very simple build process. All the cables and stuff went in nice and flush with all the grommets and the cable tie-offs and stuff like that. It's definitely sort of beginner friendly, this one, I would say. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.